How we all doing? Welcome back to chess. Gonna be trying to get some wins today. Let's see if I can sort of I didn't make my bed. Usually I make my bed before I stream, but should I just do it really quick? I'm gonna make my bed really quick. Go click off. I'm literally about to make it right now. It's such a simple thing, but it makes me feel so much better. I turned on my cooling for the first time this year already? I don't know if it's that warm. Maybe it's warmer where you are, but yeah, it's getting warmer, which is really nice on just like my mental health, which is crazy. Like, to be honest, like I didn't even think seasonal depression was like a real thing. Until, you know, it became real. It became very real for me. I love it when people do this move. This is just like a bad move. Because now we just have the entire middle. What? These are just bad moves. Like, oh, you're going to take my pawn here. I see. So wait, I don't remember how to properly defend against this. I think the best thing to do would just, you know, develop the knight. You're developing a piece while also guarding this pawn, and then the queen is here. Yeah, it would be nice to put some pressure on the queen immediately, but we can just do it the next turn. It's really no big deal. But let's think here. We could take the knight. Yeah, and then we don't have to move our knight, which is nice. So we'll take there. They're threatening mate, but it's like, are they really threatening mate is the question. Oh, I guess if I went there, that would be bad. But I could simply go here. No, because then you would take my bishop, which would not be great. We could go here and defend that pretty easily. What other ideas do we have? Yeah, because then I can't do that, which is unfortunate. So what can I do? I can go here. I feel like this is just got to be my best move, or this could be my best move, maybe. I'm not really a huge fan of that. What we could do is this, and then this, putting pressure on the queen that way. I feel like that could be a good way to do it. That's what I'm going to go for here, because I don't want to mess up this pawn structure, because hopefully at some point I'm going to be able to castle my king here. That's going to be the plan. And I don't want to mess up this pawn structure, but I also don't want to get checkmated. So, you know, it's definitely a balancing act here that we're going to have to play correctly. But if I go here, we should be good. We're booting out the queen. Where's the queen going to go? The queen could go here. No, because then I would take with my queen. And the queen can't go here. Is the queen kind of trapped right now? The queen could go here. No, then I would take. Can't go here. Can't go here. Can't take. So we actually just trapped the queen, which is crazy. Takes with the bishop. Okay, I see. That's definitely an interesting move. Yeah, I see. Because then we're no longer supporting that. that bishop. That was a good move. That was a good move. It's respectable. You know, my pawn is now out of the way. How can we make this person's life annoying? Or not, I mean harder is what I meant to say. I don't know why it was like 60s, but my house got up to 72. So turn it down to 68. Dude, 72 is like comfortable for me. It's tough. It's tough living with people when you want the house warm. I don't even want it that warm. Like usually I like it like 70. I don't know. It's just being bone skinny. I don't keep any heat in my body. Let's try this. Let's try this check. It's protected by the knight here. Let's try the check. Then where do you go? You go here? You go here? If you go there... yeah, actually, you probably could go there. Yeah, we see the knight coming out. Makes sense. Here, here, here. This is an interesting move. What if we, I'm not really sure what to do. Could bring our rook over and threaten this, which could be pretty good. Let's go here, actually. I like this quite a bit. Okay, well now, let's see if we can get this knight. Kind of forgot that they could castle. That was kind of my my main course of action here. My king is very open, it's true. Oh. I mean, I get your knight now, but I guess my knight is also open. Okay, where do I want to go here then? I could go here. But I'd like to threaten the queen if possible. But we have to protect that rook. That's the issue I'm having. Okay, let's go here. We have some tactics to take this knight, because then takes, and then we get another knight for free. So we're getting 2 pieces when they're getting 1. Which is great. Let's see if we can make this happen. I didn't punish the aggressive queen enough. I wasn't good enough. I'm sure I made some mistakes. We'll get into it in the when we do the review. They'll take your rook if you don't defend. Yeah. I like it at 76 in the summer. Oh, 76 is warm. Dude. The people who live here like it like 68. That's where it's at right now during the winter. And in the summer too, also 68 gets pretty chilly. Yeah. Okay, now we got the bishop moving out here. Let's see if we can get a discovered attack. Oh no, because if we move the knight... My idea is to go here. Please just give me a chance to take this knight so I can also take this knight. Because I don't think that they actually see that as a problem right now. Don't think they see that. Correct me if I'm wrong, but this is a checkmate. Oh no, because the knight's there. Oh, okay, this could be bad. This could be pretty bad, dude. No, because the bishop's there, protecting it. I could go here. Take. Where do I want to go is the question. Because he's going to do a trade. I already know he is. Well, let's just go like here. Because I want to keep the pressure on here. On this part of the board. This is intricate AF. Yeah, here's the thing. If I go here, we're good. If I took with the knight, they'd take my rook. Which I don't want to happen. Which sucks. Because now we're taking the pressure off these knights. But if one of the knights moves, I should be able to take the other one still. So we've still got a good enough amount of pressure. But this was just a really nice spot for my bishop, which is annoying that they were able to get it off of that square. Well, this would be an interesting move. My life sucks since I started watching this stream. Doom, 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 boom, boom. That's still a... I mean, if you want to do that trade, I'd be happy to. Right? I don't really see a problem with that move. I think that doesn't really threaten me at all. Okay, let's go here. Takes. Yeah, I'm just gonna take this knight. And if you move the knight... So I guess you could go here. No, because I'm gonna take your other knight. So... This guy's in a little bit of trouble, dude. They probably want to find a threat with queen so they can have a discovered attack with their bishop. To be honest, I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, that's what you're talking about. That is exactly what you're talking about. But hear me out, dude. Take. What if I went here, though? Like... But also, this would be a trade. If I take both of these knights... I'm taking both of these knights out of the equation. Oh, dude, I gotta start making some quicker decisions, though. Let's take. Oh, because then you could take with the knight? No, you can't take with the knight, because then I'm taking your rook and it's mate. So you can't do that. You could take here. Then what would I do? Then... Yeah, and if you take with the queen... You could take with the queen. It's true, you could. I think I want to take here. If you took with the queen, I'd take your knight. What if I took your knight? Do I want your knight or your bishop? Because I can take the knight now, but then I'm going to lose my bishop. So I actually don't want to take that. I definitely want to take this. And then I'm going to get your knight. Alright. Am I technically... Alright, I'm technically up a piece of material. Which is cool. Yeah, it's an understandable move right there. For sure. Maybe I should have moved here. No. Definitely not. Now that's an interesting one. I feel like that's not a great move. Oh, because then this. Okay, I'm just gonna go here, then you would push. Okay. Okay. Shoot, my time is gonna be a real issue. I spent too long calculating, I guess. Nice. It's not quite free, but it's pretty close to free. The problem is he could just like give me so many checks, and then I'd be kind of screwed. Damn it. What am I doing? I just lost, didn't I? Yeah, they have mate. No, they don't. Why didn't you just take their queen? Well, I was running out of time. I didn't really have time to think. When could I have taken their queen? Where would I have taken the queen? What? Yeah, where would I have been able to take it? Why wouldn't you just take their queen? You took their rook instead of the queen. I can't because it's a discovered attack on the king. So kind of a crazy game here. I feel like I played the beginning pretty well. It looks like I did, and then I completely lost it. And then I was winning, and then kind of a crazy graph. So there's okay. That was the best move. I'm pretty proud of that one. That knight move was brilliant. Move the knight there. Best move, best move. We're doing correct stuff. That was incorrect. What should I have done here? I should have moved the... Oh. Really? I should have moved the king out of the way. I kind of just didn't even occur to me that I could just move the king. Like, I don't have to take it. So that's kind of crazy. Took there. That was a great move. That was a no-no. I should have moved my knight here, which was a move that I was contemplating, at least at some point. I thought that this would be better because we were threatening mate. But then I kind of forgot that they could castle. So that was my issue, is that I didn't realize that they could castle. Now they're just completely winning. That's a blunder? What? Why? Oh my god, I hate when I press the goddamn button, dude. So this is a blunder? I went here. Let's show the best. Could have moved the bishop there. You have to take the queen? What? See, this is some stuff that I just don't understand. So let's say, okay, let's say I went here. Oh, the queen is trapped no matter where they go. Wait, why wouldn't they go here? How is this the best move? I just could take this rook. You could take this rook. Well, you can't, but so you have to move the queen. Why not move it here? And then this is not mate, but kind of close to it. I guess. I don't know. I just don't really understand how I was winning at that point. What could we do that would force, like this? No, that's a miss. I should have moved. Oh, here? Really? Then where's the best move here? Because the queen is trapped again? What about this move? Yeah, then what? Oh, I guess then I take here. Okay, I can see that. Dude, that just would have taken me so long to calculate, and I lost on time already on this game, so kind of tough. Kind of a tough game there. I feel like I played well, I couldn't pull through with the win here. Which is fine, you know. It happens. Okay, responding with e5. Knight comes out. I'll defend my pawn. And I'll bring out my knight as well. Okay, that's a free pawn. A lot of times people will just not defend the pawn. And then guess what? I have this. And or should I check? Huh. Take. That's an interesting one, for sure. Oh wait, this is a fork. Of course I would want to go there. So yeah, if you push, I've got that in my back pocket. I could go here and threaten that. Okay, now you got the bishop out there. Which just makes sense. So I'm going to stop this from moving any further forward than it already is. Like so, because I don't want you to be able to push that. Oh, that's a mistake. But it's on the queen side. Who cares about the queen side, dude? Yeah, if you want to take... Oh, wait, I'm dumb. For some reason, I thought you could do this and take my bishop, but that's not on the same file at all. Oh, it's my turn. Oh, I'm dumb. What? Okay, so this, then this, then this. Is that the line we're looking at here? Alright, I'll go here. We should probably castle sooner rather than later. We might see this, but honestly, I'm fine with that. Okay. But then I could just take with the queen. What if I went here? Well, then my bishop's hanging. Here? If takes... No, that doesn't really work. I'll just let him take me. And then I'll take this... I'll take this time to castle. I think I've calculated it out to where we'll be fine. Is the jazz too loud? I should probably turn it down. I don't know. Is the jazz too cheesy? It's a little bit cheesy for sure. So if I go here, you'd go here, and then I'd take, and then you'd take, and that wouldn't be good. So we don't want to do that. I could go here, then possibly I could do that. I think this is a pretty good move. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. So far, this is like nuclear war, dude. Like, we have a giant trade down, like threatening to oh, I just lost the trade down. Oh no, I didn't. We're good. There's a massive trade down that could happen. We could just absolutely destroy each other's armies. And yet none of us wants to pull the trigger, because I feel like the person who initiates the trade might be at a little bit of a disadvantage. I couldn't tell you why. Or at least I am, because if I took, you could take there, and then I could take you back now, so I think it would end up being okay. Oh no, because if you took me there, then I would just take your queen. So that's just not gonna work. Now tell me why I can't just do this. Seems like a blunder to me. Because yeah, then you could take there. I just got 2 pieces for 1 piece. This will be defended, so if you take it, I'll take you back with my queen. Overall, just not a great move there. Jazz is alright volume. It's not really cheesy. It's better than trying to find some non-janky and non-copyrighted music. Yeah. We could also go the silent route. I didn't really want to. I didn't want to go the silent route, especially because my gate wasn't working, and I was watching back one of my previous streams, and I was just like breathing in the mic. Like, you could just hear my breathing, and it was like, because this mic is like real up close and personal. It's a dynamic mic, so it's not super sensitive. So you really gotta get in there. So yeah. Let's see. Really thinking about this one. I've been taking a lot of time with my moves the last couple games, and I feel like it's served me well. Even though we did lose on time, I feel like I was making better moves. So I think it's smart to take my time. But once I hit the 5-minute mark, I really got to start being more conscious about my time and making sure I'm able to play the game correctly. Okay, let's take here. Let's see if they do the bishop trade. I'm kind of hoping they don't. Okay, they're going to take the pawn here. Now what I can do is take this pawn. So this is just got to be the best move. I'm going to go ahead and do this. I could also do this, but then I'd lose that. So I don't really want to do that. You could do this. I have mate in 1 as of now. I could probably go here, which is fine. Oh, I also could take this pawn. Maybe I should have done that. I don't know. I feel like this is a good move, though. I feel like we're putting a lot of pressure on the king. We're opening up the king quite a bit as well. Okay, that is guarded now. Could also, you're also threatening my bishop just in general. So I think I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna threaten your queen. Because I don't want you, I would like to take this pawn, and I don't want you to take this because I'm gonna end up doubling my pawn structure, which is not great. So I'm gonna try and avoid that if possible. So I'm gonna make you move your queen so that I have time to do this sort of move. This is probably your best move because that defends the pawn. It also defends me from going back to the square with the bishop. But I could do a queen trade. Your king would be kind of awkwardly open. Okay, you're gonna move here. That's respectable because now this bishop is pinned. So you could go somewhere like this, which would be pretty annoying for me, for sure. That would for sure be pretty annoying. But let's say I did go here, then I would have the threat of doing this. And so let's say I took, then you'd go here, threatening this. So let's think this through. So that I would go here, you'd go there. I could go here, and then if you took, I would take your queen. And then if you took, I would take. So yeah, this seems safe. I am giving up a pawn this way. And then you'd be threatening my rook. And I'm not a huge fan of that. And this, you're actually double troubling me here. Oh, I don't know, guys. We're kind of in a bit of a predicament, but I think this is my best move. Yeah, you can just have the pawn. It's not a huge deal. I can go over here, threaten your knight. You're gonna have to move it away. I'm gonna threaten your queen. I don't know. If you don't feel like explaining, I can find my book and probably find what I'm looking for. I remember learning about dynamic in another type of mic at the class, but I kind of forgot. Yeah, we can get into that. We can get into audio stuff. I love talking audio stuff. So that's interesting. You're going to move here. But take... What, you take it here? Okay, I still have the threat of this. But then you could take here. No, you couldn't take here because then I would take. So we're kind of chilling with this move right here. Now where are you gonna move the queen? You can't move here. You can't move here. You can't move here. You can't move here, and you can't take. You could move. You can't move there. So your queen is trapped. Okay, never mind. Yeah, that's honestly too bad that I didn't see that. What if we sacrificed? Check. Here. Check. Here. I don't really want to do the queen trade. No, sir, I do not. I'll go here. Yeah, you don't really have any ideas as of now. What? You're gonna take with the rook? I'll pin your knight to the king. I'm perfectly happy doing that. Yeah, let's do it. Let's pin the knight. The queen's gonna go where? Where's the queen gonna go? Your king is open. You've kind of destroyed your own pawn structure here. The rook moves up. Interesting. So if I took, you'd take. I wouldn't be able to take there. The knight is still pinned. I could go here or here. Yeah, let's go for it. Let's go for a little bit of an attack. This guy could have had me. This guy could have had me. I was in a very bad position. I was trying to think of a better word than bad. Suboptimal? Is that even a word? Suboptimal meaning. Suboptimal. That is what I was going to say. Okay, we got double rook action. Take. Yeah, that would be pretty bad if we took. So we definitely don't want to do that. It's true, we don't. We do not want to do that. Let's get our knight involved. This would be check. You could take, then I would take, then you would take. That's a pretty good move, dude. If I could give a check. Check. Take. Then I'm just out of gas. Sacrifice the queen. That seems like a bad idea. But if I move my queen, you're going to go here. Or here. Which is very much not good for me. So what if I... Is my best move to do this? Am I absolutely crazy for this? I'm gonna have to go here. Oh shit, I should have just taken the goddamn bishop. What am I thinking? I had a free freaking bishop and I just didn't take it. That's too bad. Big brain vocab. Yes, sir. Boom. They would have had mate if you didn't move that pawn. But I know, but if I take the bishop instead of moving the pawn, then they don't have the bishop to threaten the mate with. Which would have been nice to have. For sure. Man, we really messed up. We had this game in the bag. If I took, you take that I'd take, and yeah, this just doesn't work. I can go here. And now guess who's down on time again? Dude, if I had just taken that bishop, now we gotta start thinking about how we're gonna not lose on time. This is actually a pretty bad move for us. I don't like that. I'm interested to see what the engine says about that queen sack. I wonder if I should have... I think if we move that queen, it gets pretty bad. Check. Take. Take. That just doesn't work. Gotta take with the rook. Yeah, that doesn't work, bro. You're being timed? I know. This guy's also being timed. I know I'm being timed. Okay, we see the king coming out. I just gotta move, don't I? Okay, take the pawn. Oh, if we move here, we get the queen. Damn it. Let's move here anyway. Check. Let's see if we've got any like really nice mates we could maybe pull off. That's our we just have to keep giving checks. That's about all we can do. We're probably gonna see this. We could see this. Yep. Let's go here. Let's see, where are we gonna go? Where are we gonna go from here? We could see this. What do we do if we see that? Probably go here. If we see this, I think no matter what, I want to go there. No, then my knight's gonna get taken. We gotta protect the knight somehow. I'll probably go here. I could go here. Nope, because the bishop's there. Okay, I gotta go here. If here, we get the queen. Please take the pawn. Please take the pawn. Please take the pawn. Please take the pawn. God damn. It would have been nice if you took. Please take the pawn. Fuck. Oh, we're cooked. Oh, we're cooked. It's just about time now. Oh, I only have 18 seconds. Move up! Are you dumb? I could have taken the freaking queen. No fucking way we won that game. Oh my god. If they do G8, you have mate with a rook? I don't have a rook. What? There aren't any rooks on the board. What are you talking about? Or did you say that before? What a game. Like, yo, y'all have to see this graph right now. Oh, I can't show you the graph. Hold on, everybody. Look at that graph up there. Look at that. Look at this giant spike of white. Is that when I sacked my queen? I don't know. I don't know, man. All right, let's do it from the top. Let me Command Z, cool. Oh no, did I just get rid of my gate? No, I didn't. Okay, sorry. Let's start the review. Book moves. I like to go move by move here. Alright, let me bring up my chat. Hold on. That was like 15 moves ago. I think you missed mate a few times? Really? Okay. A great move. Yeah, my opening just wasn't very good. I guess moving the queen is not good. Yeah, that just gave me a piece. I'm not really sure what he was thinking. That was a no-no. What? Why wouldn't you just take with the queen? I don't get the computer. The computer's like, yeah, if you go here, then they have to go here, and then you'll just take the rook. What? Why? What? Why wouldn't they just take me with the queen then? Whatever, dude. I don't know. Yeah, this blundered my bishop. Where was I supposed to go? I was supposed to take this knight. Of course. Because then you just don't have enough pressure on the bishop. That's what I should have done. Man, we were really winning this game. Like, really winning this game. Oh, look at all these best moves. Brilliant move! Brilliant move. I felt like that was the right move. The question is... Oh, okay, I had a free piece that I... Yeah, I knew that this was, happening. LFG. Indeed. So I knew that was a mistake right after I did it. And we were kind of just completely losing. That was a great move. We took that. We should have moved here. Threatening the rook, that's fair, but yeah, I see. Why is that a problem? That's a great move. So what's the problem then? Great move. Yeah, you were right, bro. There's the mate. There's the mate that I just completely missed. I mean, we won the game, so it's not a huge deal, but that just hurts. And then look at that. And look, that's not... Again, I go all the way up later. That was a great move, great move. Takes the rook. I'm down material. I don't know why they just gave me the bishop. This is when time was really going down, which was unfortunate. Could have taken the queen. Oh, that's the spike. I saw that, but not until after I moved. But actually, I think taking the queen would have been suicide, because I'm down on time here. And him having his queen, he had to take time to think of checks. Oh, where can I move my queen? Whereas if I take the queen, way less pieces to think about. They're just going to pre-move pawns. And I genuinely think I may have lost the game if I actually took that queen. Kind of crazy to think about, but... You were on check, you had to move king, but crazy that you won on time. What do you mean, bro? No, it's my turn. I could have done that. That's what I was talking about. It happened again. Oh. Wait, where did it happen again? I don't know. But, yeah, one of the crazier games right there, for sure. I could play a couple more. Maybe one or two more. Ugh, dude. Some of the people's themes are just, like, completely ugly. Even this one this theme is a little bit ugly, but it just works so well with the theme of the channel, so, you know. Had to whip it out. Yep. Okay. That's pretty annoying because I wanted to move my bishop there. We could move the bishop here. Yeah, let's move the bishop here and then takes we get the pawn, right? So this seems like a good move. No biggie. Take the pawn. Oh, then you're gonna get my pawn, right? No, because takes, then takes. So yeah, we should be good to do this. We have this. No, we don't, because of that. Okay. Then I think we just continue to develop as normally. Push this pawn up. We're threatening the queen. Where's the queen gonna move? I wonder if we can bully the queen. If we can bully the queen and develop our pieces as we do so, we have a good chance at winning this game. However, yeah, I think that mostly just depends on whether this person knows what they're doing or not. They are 954. I don't know I don't know why I pointed that out. Everybody I play is the same elo as me. It's how the elo system works. Okay, we're seeing a check. I see the idea is I go here, you would go here. Then what? Then I get your rook. So I'm not worried about that. You can take the pawn with your queen if you'd like. Or your knight. I mean, go for it, dude. It's a free piece. I think you should take it. I think you should definitely take it. Definitely take it with the knight, because then I'd get your queen. That would be great. Or your bishop. Or your rook. So I basically... That's a no-no symbol that I accidentally just made. No, it wasn't. Oh, Lord. Okay, that was dangerously close to that. Okay. Whoops. Oh, no. That's kind of crazy that you can make that on accident with the knight. So the bishop moves back here, leaving the queen hanging. It's an interesting strategy. It is. It's an interesting strategy. You know, not one that I would typically use myself, but who knows? And then they resign. So, you know, a mistake. Let me see where my mistake was. It's book, it's book, it's book. It's not book. Really? Pushing up the pawn here? Pushing up the pawn here to prevent this? Really? Seems a little bit goofy to me. That's the best move. That's the best move. That's the best move. We played quite well. That's a mistake. Because why? No. I simply would just not do that. What I simply would do, if you take here, look, let me play the game. Can I not play the game? Look, if you take here, let me play. Why can't I do this? I would just do this. Okay, I understand that's a miss. Hold on. Everybody just hold on. Look, I go here. You go here. I go there. If you go here, then I go here. Wait, is this mate? Okay, you're gonna go... Where would you go? You would go here, let's say. And I would go here. What? Then here? Then I would take, and then you take, and then I'd take. So I just don't see what the... Really? You would take this. I don't know. I just don't see how that was a mistake. The computer is tripping sometimes, bro. We're at 961, dude. We're getting close to 1,000. I don't think it's happening tonight, but it could happen within the next couple streams for sure, if we can keep this up. Okay, already, I don't know how to play. Such a strange opening. What do I even do? What if I just responded like this? Or what if I responded like this? Then you might push. No, you wouldn't push, because then my bishop would take you. So that seems like a good move. Let's say I went here. Take... Yeah, definitely don't do that. Let's move out our bishop here, stopping this from pushing too far forward. You want to move there? That's fine. I can just protect it with my knight. Then we're going to move this up and get my bishop out here. What is that? What is that? Let's move this knight up, and we can move here. Oh, I see. This is a common thing, and this might throw me off because I don't play openings like this very often. It's true. It is in fact the truth that I do not play openings like this. Say it went here, here, and then here. That would be bad because you got that whole thing, so I don't want to do that. So I'll just move this pawn up, and I'll say whatever it is you're doing over here, I will just allow it to happen, I guess. So yeah, let's develop the bishop. I'll move it here. You might move here. I'll move it back here. Whatever you feel like doing. This pawn moves up. What do we think of a move like this? We don't like it. I think the best thing for us to do is just to simply castle. Let's not forget about this bishop. This is going to be a sneaky bishop. I love that. It traps that guy in there. Now, what I don't want to have happen is the bishop moves here. I would love to move this pawn up before either the knight or the bishop moves there. Wow, this is a very strange strategy happening right here. I'm going to move my pawn up. Prevent any tomfoolery or attacks from happening. I don't understand what this person's doing. They're like waiting for me to do something rather than doing something themselves. I don't know. Let's just move. Well, then you're going to go here. What if I went here? I don't like that. I don't like that either. I've freed up your bishop to do terrible, terrible things to me. The bishop is definitely gonna end up going there. Yeah. Okay. That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. I can see how you would want to do a move like that. I should have seen it before I moved my knight there. But you know, you're gonna have to move your bishop somewhere. I'm gonna move my rook here. Take your pawn. So maybe it's okay. Maybe it's okay. Not many people watching chess on a Monday night, I guess. We haven't been getting many viewers here. Which is a little bit sad, but that's okay. I mean, I'd be stupid not to take this, right? I mean, we can't really do anything else in this area of the board. Pretty much everything is taken care of. You're gonna push this pawn up. Again, it's understandable that you would do this. So then what I'm gonna have to do is what? Move back. If you move, I could take there. I don't know how I really feel about that, but let's try it. Send it back. We might see this. I could push then. I thought chess game analytics were on everyone's homework sheets. What? The knight moves over there? I guess the idea is that you're forking me, sort of, but not really. I basically have to move here. I'll move all the way back. I don't... Oh yeah, I actually can't move there because this bishop. Are you gonna take? Okay, you're gonna take. It makes sense. My pawn structure is fucking terrible. What are you gonna go here? I don't know. I don't like these closed games. This is a weakness, and you can't really move it up because take. Okay, yeah, that's understandable. It's a smart move. It is. We might have to wait. We might have to push up these pawns. We might have to do something like that to try and open up the king and launch an attack. I think that's the only way. Because if we just kind of sit by and let him do whatever, it's not gonna work out. I'm worried about opening up my king. It's true, but in this case, I feel like this is what's gonna be best for us, even if we open up the king a little bit. Okay, the queen is moving. The queen is on a move. Okay, so this pawn is in trouble. It's true. It is. Here, then you'd go here, but I could go here, but so yeah, so what do I do to defend this? I'm not sure that I realistically can. I could just say, hey, you can just have it. Like, it's not a huge deal. Just take it, bro. I think I want to focus on my attack over here. Every other pawn, except for this one, should be defended. I don't know. This whole side of the board is like, I don't really have pieces over here that I care about very much. The problem is, if I go here, then you're gonna push your pawn, aren't you? Is there a way we can force the issue here? The question is, do we want this file open? Probably do. What if I went here? Threaten this. Probably see that. Or that. And then we could do something crazy. Like this. That would be pretty crazy, dude. Could be quite stupid. I like it. I like the idea of this. We gotta do things that he hasn't seen before, because this guy's bread and butter is, oh, I have a weird opening, and you're not gonna know how to play it. So, hey, I have a mid game that you don't know how to play. Okay, now our rook is pinned. Now that I think about it. Why would you do that? Well, I guess... Okay, I'll take it. Where do you put your bishop? Like... That's your own... Wow, that's a voice crack. That's your only real move. And check. So this blunders a rook. This does indeed blunder a rook. Which confirms my belief that the only reason you were able to win is you have this weird opening. Because now your piece is just mine. Your queen is like not threatening me at all. You're threatening two pawns that I don't care about. I have your king and you've resigned. I don't know if that was worth resigning for you. I think there was definitely a way you could have fought back. I don't think that was completely won. We'll see what the well, the engine thinks that I was pretty much winning at that point. So let's look at, we got, yeah, just like immediately off rip, we're out of the book. What is, okay, yeah, the engine likes this move. I am losing though. I am losing, not by much, but yeah, that was not a good move. We're doing all best moves here. I played well. That was a no-no. The game does not like me opening up my king here. Crazy plays. I know, right? So that was a big no-no. I love it when I press that button. You guys know I love it. You guys know that I love it. Yeah, we looked at all this, didn't we? No, we didn't. I went too far. So that's a mistake. Show the follow-up here. I mean, there's... I don't know that I would have calculated all this. So it's like, yeah, the computer would be able to find all that, but I don't think I necessarily would. So yeah, this is technically a miss, but it's not really a huge deal. That was the best move. This is a mistake. So what was their best move? Their best move was to take here. Yeah, they could have just ignored my bishop, I guess, right? And this was also a miss? What? Okay, I understand that. I understand. Yeah, show me the best move here, and then show me this follow-up. What does this follow-up look like? Okay. Yeah, it wasn't as good as I thought it was. But, you know, who cares what the computer says? It was good plays. It was good plays. At the 900 level, it was good plays. I'm just wondering if we should make the push to 1,000 at this point. Like, if we should just make it happen. I think maybe I'll play until I lose. And then hopefully we survive long enough to hit 1,000. I think that's the sort of game we're going to be looking at here. Oh, you're annoying, aren't you? Take. It's gotta be worth, right? And we're taking a bishop for a knight? I mean, this overall just seems like a huge W for me. You're probably gonna move here and be annoying. It's fine. Where would I move then? Oh, really? You're gonna move the queen. Why don't I just do this? Okay. I don't know why you would bring out the queen. They made a lot of good moves. They were just weird. Wish mid at chess was here to describe their strat. Mid at chess would be like, I could show you a game that teaches you exactly about this. And I just blundered a pawn. Okay, well, it's... Okay. Yeah, this is actually not good. Yeah, I'm not super happy about what I'm seeing. My voice keeps freaking cracking, dude. I need a glass of water. What? Yeah, because this could be bad. Because if we did this, and then we did that. If you did this, and then you did that, that would be bad. Let's check. Then I could take. But then that would be check. If I took with the pawn, you still have this. So should I just give up the bishop? I'm just gonna take, and hopefully you don't see that. God damn it. We're at the point where you can't just like pray that somebody won't see something. Like they're going to see it. It's just kind of how it is. I don't think we're winning this game. We've all but lost the game at this point. Alright, this guy just wants to trade down now. Yeah. Draw. I think this is the last match of the game. I mean, the stream. This probably wraps if they're trading and playing it safe. Yeah, I mean, their king is just in a fantastic position. Whereas mine is most definitely not. Let's move here. I feel like the end game is my forte though. So I mean, you know, all it takes is one mistake and we'll be back in the game. So I don't want to give up quite yet. I mean, we're not down that much material at this point. We don't want to be giving any trades if we can help it. So if we can push the issue here. I'm just gonna push my pawns. I'm not really sure. You're doubling up your rooks. What? So check. Take. I don't really want them to do that. Force queen trade. The queen is kind of all I have. I can move here. I can move here. Then you're gonna move down there. So I'm gonna move here. Then you're gonna get my rook. Wait, I can move here. No, I can't. Yeah, I don't. There's really no way around it. I guess I can move here. Wait, why wouldn't they just take the bishop? It's a free bishop. I don't know what I was thinking here, guys. This is just not good. Ugh. I don't know what the freak I was thinking. Damn. I guess I gotta move here. I don't want to do trades if I can help it. I'm not sure that I can. No, well now that's not good. I was in major pain for a while. I struggled to teach a dude queen and king checkmate. Oh my gosh, he's back, bro. Well, I don't know, dude. Mid chess, you are kind of bad luck. Feels like every time you're in chat, I play terribly. We just went on a win streak and then I just lost that terrible game. I think I just blundered early in the game and it was like, yeah. Yeah, there was just a certain point where there was no coming back. Yeah, we were playing well. Well, okay, so this is a blunder, and I went there. It's just not smart. Because then you have the discovered attack. And I knew that was coming. I'd seen that. Yeah. So the difference of the game is quite literally just moving my bishop here rather than here. And you know, I miss that one thing in the whole game is just it's just out of my control. You know, like I played relatively well, like as well as I could. Like my moves aren't bad. They're just yeah. He just wins the queen? What do you mean, bro? He doesn't win the queen because I can take with the king. So if he went here, I would take here. So that would have been a mistake. And then I'm completely winning the game. If that's what you were referring to, I don't know. I'm just saying knight c3. Knight c3? What are you talking about, dude? Huh? What are you talking about, knight c3? This wins the queen? Oh, damn, bruh. I didn't even see that. Hello? Can I play the game or no? Wow. Wait, no, but... Oh, wow. Because then if I block, you still take. Wow. Look at that. So then what would I have had to do to defend that? Does this defend against that? Yeah, because of that. But then it's like, where do I go from here? I don't know. This guy just played a good game. That's tough. Yeah, it just blocks the checks. Oh, wait. Then I can just move. Then I can just take, bro. Dang, bro. That's crazy. Let's play more games. I should probably figure out some strange openings. Is it bad to push the pawn here? I think it is. I think I want to do double pawn. I think anytime you get the ability to... Okay, well, this is just crazy. They're just letting me develop freely. So this guy plays annoyingly. He's the type of guy who's like, oh, I'm gonna move every single pawn I could possibly move. We're probably gonna see this. Do something like that. So if I take then you're gonna take me back and develop your bishop, and I don't really like that. So we should push, or I could just let you take. I'm gonna push, and if you take me here, which I feel like you would obviously do. Do I take with the knight? Do I take with the pawn? Do I take with the queen? Definitely not the queen. The knight, if we bring in the knight, it can't really do anything. But you can't really threaten it. If I took with the pawn, then this is open, and I could give it check. I don't know. Do you think you could show the funky game to mid at the end of stream? Which funky game? We kind of had a couple funky games. Are you talking about the guy with the weird opening? Okay, you're also gonna push. You think you're being clever. Maybe you are being clever, but I call it being annoying. I'm gonna threaten that pawn. We're definitely gonna see this, right? Oh, the pawn moves up. That's probably a better move. Yeah. Let's get our bishops involved. Probably should move the white bishop first, so I have the choice of castling. The opportunity reveals itself to me. Well, now we just have to go for the pin. Black is playing awful. I hope we are able to take advantage of that. That seems like a good move. Are you gonna take here? That's not good. I'm just gonna castle, dude. Okay, they also castle. Can't do that. Can't do that. I don't really know what to do at this point in the game. I push the pawn. Start pushing pawns. I don't really see what else I can do. I feel like pushing the pawns is just going to put pressure and destroy this little structure they have here. And then hopefully I can... Because my pieces are much more developed than theirs are. And I kind of want to find a way to take advantage of that. And as of right now, everything is so clogged up. So I really want to break all of this up here in the center of the board. Black has one move and that's it. One redeeming quality. I think your mid at chess is raging at my guy right now. Okay, the knight moves. It's a good square to move. We could take with the bishop, or we could move back. If I went there, you'd probably take there, and then I'd ruin that. If I went here, you could take, then I'd take here. Well, then you would take me there. I don't really like this doubled up action, so I am gonna take. I just don't really like what I'm seeing. The question is, do we move up here? Because then there are moves. Yeah, I don't know. We might want to move up there. I think my best move as of now would be to do this, right? Then my rook will be freed up. So I like the look of that. It looks good to me. I just don't want to be too passive. Like I'm wondering if these moves are too slow. Like I don't know. Like, does this actually break open anything? It breaks open my rook a little bit. I like that. Jobava, London. It really depends on the opening. Do you ever queenside castle if both pawn structures are intact? Depends on the opening. Interesting. Okay, this guy is just playing so passively, it's actually pissing me off. Okay, if I took, then you take back. Yeah, then I don't really know what to do. My knight's kind of stuck here. I guess I can move it here. Well, this is kind of a weakness, actually. Maybe I can take advantage of this. If I went here, you could move up your pawn, though. If I went here, you could move up. Like this. But then I would take you there. After I move my knight back to safety. So yeah, let's do it. Yeah, if you move up, I'll just move my knight back. I'm at a lower rating than Matt, so I don't know what those are, but I'll see what they are after stream ends. Just opening, yeah, I knew this move was coming. It's a good move, so naturally, it makes sense. Can we get rid of that? Not really. That is... Yeah, I don't really know what to do, to be honest with you. Let's move up our pawn. Then I'm blocking in my bishop. Do I really like that? Not really, but... This bishop just sucks. It's like... I don't know. I want to move my pawn there. We can get my bishop out by moving the knight other places. Where's my knight gonna move, though? I hate games like this. I hate closed games. There's just not much wiggle room, per se. If you want to learn the scan, you see the queenside line, and you gotta know the king's Indian is white no matter what. Bro, I mean, that's just gibberish to my ears. I like chess as, like, an improvisational thing. Like, I like just sitting down at the board, throwing out my pieces and figuring it out. Like, no theory, no memorization. That kind of just takes out the fun out of the game, for me at least. I don't know. Whoops. Okay, we do see a push. I could take there, then there. But I don't really like that. If I went here, then here. I mean, this is basically doing the same thing. Except you could maybe take with the rook if you wanted to. What if I pushed? What if I was just as annoying as he is? I want to start breaking it, because if takes and then takes, I have the ability to bring my rook into the file, which is a... That is a... What am I thinking? The word. Advantage that I want to be able to take. Let's see. Yeah, okay, and then I'm going to move here. Right? Can move here and then offer a trade. If you moved there, would I do the trade? I think I would do the trade, maybe? I don't know. So we do see that annoying move. I'm threatening this pawn. I don't like that all of my attacks are on the wrong side of the board. Like, the king is over here. So maybe this isn't the smartest thing to do. If you want to trade, I'm cool with it. I have no qualms with the trade. Not blindly moving pieces after the opening, obviously, but memorizing much past openings is disinteresting to me. Yeah. And like the like chess pros, like who play at the highest level, will sometimes play versions of chess where they will like sit down and play in like the middle of a game. Like they'll just be put in the middle of a game. Like say right now, they would just be put in this scenario, and then they would have to play from here. And then there's like no theory that can really help you at that point. So, and that's interesting to me. That's fun for them, you know. So the queen moves up one space. I'm not really sure what the idea is behind that. I am running a little bit low on time, so I don't want to think about it for too long. You can't take. You can't really take that. I don't really know what that is. Maybe that's a stalling move. Like they don't want to do anything. So I'm gonna. I mean, this is a free pawn, right? I'm gonna take it, and I could go somewhere like this. That's threatening. It's threatening a rook. So not a huge deal. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. Oh, Lord. It's kind of annoying that he's taking a long time, but we low-key need it. We're kind of low on time, so if this guy could really, you know, really keep taking his time, it might be good for us, actually. Okay, that's pretty annoying. I could go here. I think that's my best course of action, because if you did go there, I would take you. Took me, I would take you, so we're still alive here. But I do have to do something. So I'm gonna go there, get this knight out. I don't like your knight being here, bro. Get a pawn out of here. If they take your rook and you take back a rook, they might be trying to threaten queen f2. If they took your rook and you take back a rook, they might be trying to threaten queen f2. Well, my knight is, now that's an interesting one. I can't say that I particularly feel threatened by this. Oh, okay. So the idea here is if I take, I see what's going on. If I take, then take, then take, then take, but then I have the pawn? If take, then take. Fuck. I knew it was too good to be true. Damn it. That really sucks. I mean, I have to move. Let's think. Here doesn't defend. So I would have to move here or here. This is really bad. I've got to move like right here. Otherwise I would have lost a rook. No, the fork, we can get out of the fork, but I agree it's not looking great. Because this guy's king is just completely safe and I'm over here like freaking out. Okay, they are going to do the trade. It's probably smart to do the trade. You're probably going to take this pawn. Okay, yeah, the queen trade makes sense because I'm just down a rook. Yeah. Oh, wait, no, we're tied. Wait, we're tied? We're actually tied in material. That's kind of crazy to me. Let's move here and protect our pawns. I think this might come down to pawns and time, which we are running low on. So we got to play this correctly. I think if I push these pawns up, kind of screw up this whole structure he's got going on, that could be good for us. It's encouraging that we're actually tied in material. I think that was actually a mistake by him. I think the queen trade was bad because although we were tied in material, I think positionally he was winning by quite a bit. So just seems like a pretty big mistake. You might move here. That's fine. I really could not care less about that because I would just take you back. So you're going to give me your knight, which is an interesting one. I'm not sure what I'm missing. I don't really have time to think about it. I just got to go for it. Okay. Yeah, what was that? That was just not smart, dude. I need my king over there or something. My king is just so far away. I think I gotta focus here now. I don't know. I'm not sure what to do. We could go here. No, we can't. What am I thinking? Black is tripping. I don't think black really knows what to do. I just have to move fast is the thing. Let's move. It's more of like who can get over here the quickest. You're gonna have to go down here. Oh crap. I mean the knight's protected. The pawn's protected. I mean we just gotta run up the board. Yeah, what are you gonna do, dude? You gonna move your pawn up? Actually, then I would take... No, I couldn't do that. Actually, I don't know what I would do there. Okay, that's the wrong move. Luckily. Bro, you gotta push your pawn. If you push your pawn, I'm in trouble. What do I do if he pushes the pawn? Let's figure it out so we don't use time. I actually don't know. Because he could move there, which would be problematic for us. If moves here... I almost want to move here. That's an interesting one. Just move. Damn it. Oh, we're in trouble. We're in like huge trouble now. Okay, whatever. Just take it. Tell me this isn't mate. There's no way. What a checkmate. That's crazy. There's no way. We should not have won that game. We should not have won that game. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Crazy graph there at the end. Crazy graph there at the end. Crazy. You guys can't see the graph, but trust me, it's crazy. It's crazy sauce. How is castling a no-no? Castling is always a yes. I just want to skip to the late game because this mid game was just like so terrible. Oh, the game wanted me to trade. Yeah, that queen trade was just bad. I guess that was also bad. They blundered a piece. I was doing well until I wasn't doing well. Yeah, I really just like messed up. I was winning by a ton. I should have moved this back. Oh, okay, yeah. That makes sense. Oh, because this also would have been mate. This would have been a smarter mate because for some reason, when I moved here, they didn't move here. Which would have just completely... They just got completely like, oh, I want a queen. Oh, I want a queen. It doesn't matter. Nothing matters. I just want a queen. And, yeah. B5 multiple times. Yeah. Yeah, B5 was, Wait, what do you mean B5 multiple times? What are you talking about? Yeah, whatever. We played well. It's the end games, man. I feel like I'm just really good at the end games. Whereas other 900 players aren't. But, you know, when it comes to like openings and the initial position, that's where I struggle. Which, you know, I should probably work on, but I never will. Alright, guys. It's 11 p.m. exactly, so I'm gonna hop off. But this was a fantastic stream. I think this one should go on YouTube. I think it should. I think this should be the first chess YouTube video on the YouTube channel. Follow me, Midnight Matt, on YouTube. Okay. Peace out, everybody.